there's some pretty important information on that one. Refreshing. It is now the 26th.
Drinking makes me sweat now. I'm so fucking out of shit.
Did it really?
Maybe it was just a hibachi grill or something, dude. I had my AC blasting that whole time we were out there talking, and it was unbearable cold in here. But bro, I was sweating.
So for Thalion, there's a few things that might be important in here.
Victoria said she was sweating in the restaurant.
And for the rest of you, there's something pretty important in here.
I shall read it in 12 minutes when I return home.
Yep, just letting everybody know. Might want to go check it
I
out.
mean, I appreciate it. I read anything that you push out. I read just in case it's important.
All right. Get my window here. There we go. Got it. All right. Thalion, where did you go for the night? Did you hang out in town?
I don't remember what I actually did.
Y'all were in the bar last. That was the last thing that y'all were doing? Is just hanging out in the bar? But for the night, like to spend your night, were you going to pass out in the bar? Or I know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine with me.
I mean, you are doing y'all's thing, so. Okay, so Lucian, I got a little something for you here in a second campaign. Get the second one open. Okay, so Thalion's going to pass out in the bar. Baltan is going to be in his bunk most likely. Marjorie, you and Americus are up in his house, hanging out. Americus, are you going to sleep in your room? Marjorie, where's Marjorie sleeping at?
I am sleeping in my room, and remember I gave Marjorie one of my mom's skimpiest nightgowns.
That's basically like a crop top tee on Marjorie.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just a white t-shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lucian.
Child.
Nice.
Lucian, I am going to give you a little something before you go to bed here. As you're strolling back to your house at night, you walk up to your house, and it dawns on you. It realizes there's something missing.
From my house, or that I forgot something?
That you left in the road.
Got a memory to see if I remember what it is?
Yep, it was something naked that y'all left in the road.
Oh, yeah, the BODY. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I didn't, but I didn't care about that because a lot of shit happened. Right? There were explosions.
Yeah, for sure. But...
Oh, it's missing. It's not there anymore.
Correct.
Meaning someone grabbed it. Okay.
Correct. Would you like to roll perception?
I would. Let me get to my character. And yes, perception.
And then investigation, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Sure, you already know. Perception.
Okay. You see drag marks that lead into the forest.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Kenneth.
Okay, so investigation of 12. You would be able to make out at least 6 people that got his body. He's a beefy dude.
Okay. Alright, can I insight to see if I think that the trail will remain overnight, or if it seems like it might be covered up?
Yes, you can do insight to that, yeah.
Okay. Boop.
With your insight and your plenty of years living in this coastal city, you would know that the situation and the air and the breeze and the wind feels like a giant storm is coming in.
Let's go wash away the tracks. All right. Is there anyone around me from the party? Did anyone come out with me, or it's just me go to my house? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you going to your house.
All right.
Baltan's back in the bar.
I kind of want to follow the tracks, but I want to attempt to do it semi-stealthily.
Okay. Roll a...
Okay. Stealth. Oh, I clicked on it. Hang on. A little bit difficult while driving. Stealth. There we go.
Okay. That's a 15, and now everybody gets to see the new map, the Tropica County growth. If everybody notices when I open this map, the crops are growing, everybody. Look at what you guys did.
Whoop.
The Belmar farm's actually growing. Look at that.
Because we got all that iron root out of there.
Yep. Okay, so you start following these tracks stealthily along the edge of the Belmar grain farm. I need a survival at this point because you are no longer in dirt and sand. You're out in the Very nice. Okay. Survival would get you all the way up to the edge of the Chiral Forest. And you notice that there is somewhat of a trail going into that forest as well. That's where they took the body.
What time is it right now, approximately?
Roughly about like 7, 8 o'clock. Everybody's kind of calling it early night for everything that everybody went through.
Okay. I'm going to make a mental note of where they went into the forest.
Yep, because you see some broken branches.
Great. And then I'm going to head back to my house. It's a little late to be trouncing through the forest alone at night.
Yeah.
Especially for me as Bard. Lucian wouldn't do this.
Yeah, like it's kind of late for anybody to be going into that forest right now.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe if I had to, but not as a Bard and as loot alone.
Yeah,
I'm not a brave man.
Yeah, during the day that forest is dangerous enough.
Lucian says, no thank you, I'll pick this up tomorrow, and maybe I'll have better luck with one of my ranger companions to help guide me.
Okay. Is everybody okay with me progressing the day now?
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty. If anybody hasn't noticed, the explosion of the barracks is now represented on the map as well.
Ooh.
So, our next day will now begin. In the town, inside the Tropica barracks, rage is building. A righteous rage. A rage like this town has never seen before. Captain Erik McVale screams to his paladins, "We cannot let this stand." And a few of them yell, "Rah!" He keeps walking into the area where all the rest of the paladins are eating, except for the ones on security patrol at the moment because of the incident. This town seems to be lawless. This town seems to feel as though it can fly in the face of the church at every turn. Even its clerics are poisoned. Paladins, I tell you now, rise! We must issue a holy edict. A new day dawns on Tropica. The breeze from the sea starts flowing through the dock ports. It's raining. A storm brews out in the bay of the Antelope. It's cold. It's very unsettling. It's unlike what you guys have felt before, because this is not just a storm. This is unsettled ground that exists in this town. Between the ideas of what has happened between Marjorie, who is now an escaped convict, an escaped felon in this town, with paladins out looking for her, and then the investigations that Marjorie was doing. It prompted all of this. Two forces meet in this town. One that is somewhat of an unmovable object, and another that is an unstoppable force. Merrick and Kuykendahl sit out on the docks, watching the storm roll in. Harlan comes out and pats Merrick on the shoulder and says, "Boyo, you must get inside now. We have to take you in. I know you want to be out here with your buddy, but you can't be out here in this storm. And you can't be out here in this town the way it is. Too many things of uncertainty. Kuykendahl, if I were you, I would get yourself to someplace safe. This town does not feel as though it's doing very well right now, and I wouldn't want to be caught up in either storm."
Thank you, man. I'll go ahead and pick up Merrick and take him inside.
Okay. By the way, your branch is in your inventory. I have unequipped your normal weight, your Great Club +1, your Myth Great Club branch is now equipped. Okay, you pick up Merrick and you start carrying him inside. The gusts of wind start to pick up a good bit, and they start to blow you over a little bit. The howling of a storm is heard out across the bay, and deep sounds of thunder rumble across the bay, and it sends a shiver up your spine. Something about storms and water and things of that nature, and boats tussling around, seem to unsettle you.
Yeah, I'll take him inside, and I'm gonna tell Harlan, hey man, do you need me to secure the boat?
No, we've already got it taken care of. Just take care of yourself. Whatever's brewing in there, I wouldn't get involved. And he turns and he walks inside.
I'll go follow him inside.
Okay, you're gonna go inside with him?
Yeah, for the meantime.
Okay. Valiant,
Yes.
you wake up in the tavern. A few visitors have already started to pour in the door as they open the tavern up. Obviously, the berserkers have come in again, and they've piled in to settle in for a day of drinking throughout the storm. Baltan, welcome.
Hey.
I just sent you back to your bunk for the night, because we're the next day now. New Trial Stone of Days is out there, in case you want to go look.
Alright, do you want me to roll my 10?
Yeah, we should all do that right now, please. 10D100.
Okay, a sec.
So, Vilheim, if you could go roll your 10D100. Baltan, roll the 10D100. Baltan, 70. Thank you, sir. Vilheim, 438. 626 for Carla. And I need K monies. So, whenever you get a chance, K money, 10D100. Valiant. So, you wake up in the bar, and the berserkers have already gotten there for the day. The one that berserker that flirts with Glinda all the time is there. Everybody that's working the tavern is there. You're the only one that's kind of spent the night, but everybody else has already started to show up. At least everybody came to work today, but the bar is pretty empty.
Okay. Empty bar. Everyone's at work. I've been sleeping here.
Outdoor stepped up.
Who can I see? It's me, staff. Okay.
Yeah, it's just you and the staff and the
Well,
berserkers.
I'll get some breakfast filled up, take a coffee, and wait. Hopefully the gang shows up.
Okay. Glinda does not notice you. She's making out with the berserker. They're like slopping spit, and it's pretty loud.
I'll wait.
Okay, so he'll wait on her. She looks over and she goes, Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there, Talia. Can I get you something?
Yes, I'm very hungry. I would love coffee.
Okay, no problem. I'll take care of you. So she goes off to get all of your stuffs. Alright. So home, let's go to... Well, Dan, you wake up in the bunkhouse. It is raining and windy outside. It's kind of one of those days that you don't want to get out of bed.
It's raining. I guess it'd be a good time to go to the bar.
Okay.
And obviously, do my morning routine.
Okay. You get up and you step out onto the street. When you step out on the streets of Tropica, you know it's pretty quiet. There's not a lot of people out anywhere. It's raining. It's one of those days where you're not going to see a lot of people on the street. You do see some paladins walking through and looking around buildings.
Yeah, I want to avoid the paladins.
Okay. Alright, you head over to the tavern. You enter the taveroni, and you notice it's pretty empty. You just see Thalion there being served by Glinda. Grab your icon if it ever decides to load. You see Thalion there being served by Glinda. The bar is pretty much empty. She puts his food down and then leans over around the post. Good morning, Boltan. Can I get you anything?
I guess just the normal soup of the day.
Soup. I'll see what we have. And she goes off into the back.
I say, hi Thalion, how you doing today?
Oh, pretty good. What's up, brother?
What does a hunter do on a rainy day?
We eat.
Linda comes out and she hands you a bowl of taveroni stew. And she smiles. And she says, let me know if you need anything, guys. And she goes back over to the berserker and starts making out again. I mean, she's a special type.
Not as bad
It's those
for
kind of guys,
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Lucian.
Yes, you already know. Wake up and do my morning calisthenics and stretches, and then we will venture out for the tavern for breakfast, saying hi to the guard on our way through.
Okay. Notice that Phineas Gatto today is kind of battening the hatches down and closing up the shack. and he's tying everything down. He's not relaxing like normal.
I'm gonna stop and kind of make conversation with him, and I'll go.
Good morning. And he gets really close to you and he says, I don't know how things are going to turn out here in town, boy. I don't know. I'm going to batten some things down. I'm going to get out of here for a little bit. Maybe get away from this area. Number one, we got a storm coming through, and I feel like another one's brewing with these paladins.
Yes, I feel the same way. It feels like flaring, and there's a whole lot of animosity in the air. I can just feel the vibes are off.
You take care of yourself. You try and not get stuck in the middle of any of this, okay?
I'll do my best, but you know me. I have to stand up for what I believe in. And if these paladins are going to start pushing around the townsfolk and causing problems, I'll have to stand up to them. All it takes for evil to triumph is that a good man do nothing.
I agree with you there, but I'm not as a good a man as you. I'm the type that's gonna run.
Oh, I understand, friend. You've got a lot more to lose than I am. I'm a young man with not a family or a business to my name, so it's easy for me to stand on principle.
I admire you for your choices, but remember, the man that stands up sometimes can be the man that gets knocked down.
Well, I appreciate the conversation, Phineas, and I do promise you I'll do my best to look after your property while you're gone.
He nods at you and says thanks, and then he gives you a hug and a handshake, and he turns to start walking down the road.
And yeah, I'm just gonna continue into the house or into the settlement, head toward the tavern.
Okay. As soon as you walk in the gate, directly in front of you, you see a paladin poking around in the area to where the grocer stores his groceries. He's looking through things as if he's looking for something.
I'm gonna approach him and just say, "Good morning. Is there anything I can help you with?"
Yes, you wouldn't happen to have seen a cleric that goes by the name of Cleric Payne. She is wanted by the Paladin Corps. By the Paladin Brigade.
No, sir. Not this morning. I was under the assumption that you all arrested her in the tavern a few days ago. I thought she was in your custody.
There was a large explosion. They damaged the majority of the barracks, and half of it is in shambles and crumbled. This is the doing of the people that broke her out. There has to be something more behind this. And we'll find her and we'll get the truth. I feel like she has just gotten mixed up with some bad customers.
Oh, that's what all that ruckus was yesterday.
Yes.
I was wondering. That there was quite the disturbance. Are all of your men okay?
Yes, we made it through fine. Just minor scrapes and bruises. It takes a lot more than that to put a paladin down. Now you run along and let us know if you happen to see her. Stay off the streets. I hear a storm is brewing as well.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate the warning, and I'll do just that. You all are good lads, and I appreciate the work that you're doing for the town. If you need anything, I'll be over at the tavern. Tunes are on me. If you guys need to pop in, blue morale boost, 100%. By all means, come. You can get around on the house, and we'll even give you a little bit of discount on the food, and you can enjoy the merriment. I know that an attack on the barracks, that's just awful, and it's gotta have the men down in the dumps.
It truly does. I tell you this, if this cold and this rain keeps up under this armor, it is mightily frigid. I will definitely be back by to grab some of your warmth later, and some of that stew that I've heard about.
Oh, please do. It's delicious.
Well, take care of yourself, citizen. And he taps his head and he says, "For the thrones." And he turns and starts searching down the alleyway.
And then I'm gonna shoot on over to the bar.
Okay. You enter the bar where everybody knows
Your name.
done.
And they're always glad you came.
You wanna be where Thalion sees all the sluts making out with berserkers. You wanna go where everybody knows Baltan. You walk in and you see Thalion and Baltan stuffing their faces, and Glenda is making out with the Berserker. It is a flat, empty day.
Well, I think I'll just go to the back. I'll acknowledge Thalion and Baltan. Good morning, fellows. How are you doing?
Wave, but continue eating.
Yes. Expected, yes. It was just a quick, hey, how's it going? As I walk by.
Glenda says, "Oh, Lucian, would you like for me to get your breakfast started?"
No, don't worry about it, Glinda. I'll just pop in and talk to the chef. Maybe I'll cook it myself today. I'm feeling quite chipper.
You walk in the back. The staff is kind of sitting around the middle table, and they see you, and they're like, "Oh, good morning, boss." And Frank says, "What's up, man?" Kurt kind of harumps, and Edgar rustles over quickly, tripping over things, and he goes, "Can I get you anything?"
Yes, have you guys fired up the grill yet? Do you think I can get some eggs and bacon?
Yeah, sure, no problem. And Lucy walks around, and she starts getting that started. Kurt goes into the back to get the eggs.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are all studs, and I appreciate your effort. Good morning. And then I'm going to walk out and head and sit down next to Thalion.
Okay, you head out, and you sit down next to Thalion. All right, we're going to take a little trip over to the Batal home. Americus, you wake up in your childhood bed. You can hear the rain wash against the window and the plunk of the drops of rain hitting all the junk from around your house. Marjorie, you wake up and you hear the same.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get up
You
and
look out of the window. You see a pile of junk in front of you and rain pouring down onto the junk. It goes through the little spots on different pieces of junk and drips and drops down into the mud below on the ground.
I decided it's a good day to stay in and do my prayers.
I don't know if the streets are safe for you right now, so you're awake?
I'm going to wake up and put on my most revealing pair of shorts and walk out
The shorts,
and stretch in front of Marjorie.
the most revealing pair of shorts that you have are shorts that you had when you were like a little kid. Not a teenager, a little kid. And they are awfully tight. I'm going to need a dexterity check just to get into them.
You see that last part again?
Dexterity check just to get into the tiny little shorts. These are some Daisy Dukes, baby. Okay. You managed to wiggle your way into some Daisy Dukes. You've got your robins, eggs, and your poles stuffed to the side in them. If you don't watch yourself correctly, things may fall out.
Yes. That's the plan, I guess.
Okay, so Marjorie, you see Americus come in these bright orange Daisy Duke shorts.
And I try not to laugh.
Marjorie is sitting at your table, looking at you, and she is holding back something. You can't quite tell what it is. You roll insight on that. Oh my god, my neck is good. Oh shit. Okay, I guess he's not gonna try. Are you gonna get some breakfast, Americus?
He is. He's trying to roll inside right now.
Oh, okay. Okay, with that insight, in your mind, you think she's holding back a blush.
Okay, so I'm going to walk over to the fireplace, right? And I'm going to take a poker, and I'm going to kind of poke in the fireplace while bending over and sticking my bottom out.
Step up onto the fireplace ledge, because otherwise you'd be behind the counter. You step up onto the fireplace ledge, and you start poking in with a poker. Marjorie, you see Americus trying to be provocatively stoking the fire. Okay, I'll give you 2 seconds to think about that. I gotta grab a drink in my refrigerator, and I'm on headphones.
I look back smiling.
Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh my Jesus. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
All right. I'm gonna take my notebook out and start writing things down.
Okay. Are you gonna write things down about Americus?
I instantly freak out and was like, "What are you writing?"
Americus turns around and hops up to the counter, and he says, "What are you writing?"
I say, "Are you drawing this?" And then I do like a sexual pose.
Okay, so you stretch out. He stretches out like the classic Burt Reynolds picture on the counter.
Oh God.
I start regretting, the decision to just stay in his house, but still writing things down silently.
I then say, "Take a picture with your mind." I go in my room and actually get dressed.
And I think to myself, it's worked. You calm down.
You hear a knock at your front door.
I go to the door and I peek through some sort of... Is there a viewport? I want to look through it.
Yes. It's really low at your height level.
Okay, I'll look through. Who do I see? I want to see who I see.
You see metal armor of a paladin.
I very quietly, as stealthily as possible, move back, and I'm gonna go to Marjorie and whisper to her, "I think it's a paladin.
Well,
You should probably hide."
I whisper back, I think you're right.
I run into my parents' room and I try to open the window in the back there on the opposite side of the house.
Okay, on that side. Okay. The window is easily
Over there.
opened.
Cool.
The window slides open.
I say, All right, now run back in. Yeah, okay, she's there with me. So I'm telling her she should probably jump through this window and I'll go open the door. Or actually, I say, Marjorie, wait till I open the door to go through the window, right? Because we want to share the sound.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'm going to come over here and I shall make a whole bunch of racket unlocking the door, like knocking it needlessly and like banging my legs and arms and shit into it. And then like open it all funky, make a whole bunch of noise.
Marjorie, are you going to follow the instructions and get out the window?
Yeah, I'm gonna open the window as he's making noise.
Okay. You get out the window. You're right outside, and there's junk all around you. I'm sorry. There you go.
And I remember,
Go ahead.
and I remember that this is where I stashed my bucket armor from last night. So I start looking for it.
Okay. You open the door. An exceptionally tall paladin stands in front of you. He looks down at you, and he goes, "Hello, little one. Good morning. May I have a moment of your time?"
I say, I lengthen myself as tall as I can get and stand on my tiptoes and say, well, of course.
Have you seen a cleric around? She goes by the name of Cleric Payne.
I do not recall seeing such a cleric.
Would you oppose to a search of your premises?
I would prefer. It is not a good time. I am currently cleaning up my.
Special items? And he cocks his helmet. Imagine a 6'6" paladin talking to a halfling. And he's like, "I'm cleaning up my special items, wearing some bright orange Daisy Dukes where his nuts are about to fall out." And then the paladin looks down at him and cocks his head like a dog and says, "Special items?"
And I look down and I do like the eyes. I'm like, special items? Can we talk outside or can we talk in a little while? Can I come and find you? Can you come back in an hour?
"Yes, this is not a problem. We can come back. I don't really want to know much more about what you got going on with this special items. I feel as though I might have to take you in for heresy if I found out." And he laughs.
And I laugh too. And I say, I'll see you later. And I shut the door.
Okay, as he walks away,
Yeah.
it begins to thunder and the rain begins to pick up even harder.
I run back to the window to see if Marjorie is still there.
She's
And I-
there for her bucket armor pieces.
I say, Marjorie, I think you can come back in. He didn't actually come inside. We're good for a little while. We can make a plan, but we still need to get out of here.
All right. And
Marjorie, you notice the rain is starting to pick up.
I climb up the window back inside the house.
Okay.
Close it up. And I start ransacking my parents' bedroom, looking for clothes, and I'm pulling out multiple of each item. And I tell Marjorie, maybe you can combine some of these together to be appropriate size so we can give you something to wear so we can sneak you out of here.
And I start looking through the clothes to see if something can be put together quickly.
Sure, all your years.
There is a halfling dress that on you will be a mini skirt kind of dress. Like, it's going to be like one of those dresses, like when you put it on, it will look like a dress that a modern girl wears to a club.
No, I'd rather wear bucket armor again.
Well, put on your bucket armor. We don't have long.
All right. But where are we going to go?
Well, they're going to search this house here pretty soon. So maybe we can go down to the slums and hide.
The slums. I think we might need to maybe try to make our way back to the tavern and hide maybe in the basement.
That's a good idea. Shut the window.
Oh, you already did that. He's just patrolling.
Yeah, I said that because I saw him coming up. I'm like,
Yeah. He's just patrolling.
Oh, he's patrol. All right. I guess we need to try to sneak, maybe.
Well, you got your bucket armor, so it is a disguise. It's not the best disguise, but it is a disguise.
Yeah.
So, are you going to try to make it through town?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Okay, if we're gonna go through town, I think it would be best that you go through town by yourself and I sneak close by. Last time the two of us together drew extra attention.
Correct.
All right.
I will be just ahead of you.
Okay. So that's the
And I'm
plan.
gonna sneak out.
Okay.
That's the plan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All right, so you guys are about to start your journey here from the northern part of the town down to the southern part of the town. Kuykendahl, you can hear the rain and wind start to pick up. You start to wonder where your friends are at.
I'm gonna tell Merrick and Harlan.
Merrick,
I'm gonna go ahead.
Merrick is asleep in bed. Harlan and Celine and Tobin are all sitting at the table with you.
Alright, I'm gonna give Harlan back his Walter's axe.
I was wondering when you were going to pick up on that. He was going to ask about it. It's out of your inventory.
And I'm just gonna tell Harlan to keep an eye out on my friend for the meantime.
No problem.
I'm gonna-
You take care of yourself out there.
Give him, Harlan, a handshake and give his wifey a hug and tell them thank you for everything. I'll be back shortly.
You step out of the house. The rain is starting to pour down pretty heavy, and the wind starts to pick up. In the distance, the black clouds are even closer and closer. You feel the thunder and the lightning striking out in the bay. It's getting closer. It's getting more wind. It is not looking good.
Can I roll like fisherman insight as if I've seen this before?
Yo, you know it's a hurricane, 100%. You don't even need to roll.
Okay. Alright. Make my way down to the tavern.
Okay. You start making your way through town. You get about to right there. Americas. Marjorie, you're going to just walk normal, and you're going to stealth, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to need a stealth roll from you, Americas. Marjorie, let's just open the disguise holds. Stealth check 17. Good deal. So, do you have control of your icon, Americas?
Yes.
Okay, so drag it to where you want it to go, and Marjorie will follow your lead.
I've got my Legion Go out, so I'm just touching and moving it. It's amazing.
Okay, good deal. All right, Marjorie is following your lead.
Alrighty. So we're gonna go.
Marjorie crosses the street. She doesn't see a single paladin.
Go there. I'm gonna go across to here.
Hold on, I need another stealth roll on that one.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Marjorie is following. You still don't see any paladins.
Moving to here.
Okay, Marjorie is following. Marjorie, roll perception.
Alright.
And America's roll perception too, since you're behind the grocer. Marjorie, with that perception roll, you would see Kuykendahl walking, keeping his head down in the rain. Americas, with that perception, it looks like the grocer is just being messy. But Marjorie, you see Kuykendahl walking with his head down in the rain.
Alright, I'm gonna head towards Kuykendahl.
Okay. Alright, Americas, roll perception. Kuykendahl, roll perception. Actually, everybody roll perception.
God damn it.
Oh yeah. We could be seeing shit.
Yeah.
Perception. Okay, pretty much everybody hears this. That's the wrong thing, sorry.
Close enough. Town bell.
Yeah, it was the town bell. I don't know what happened to my other bell, because I had another bell before. Oh, there it is, village bell. There it is. Everybody hears the village bells ringing loudly. People actually start to come out of their house onto the streets, and a large crowd and commotion starts to form under each little area of their house, water dripping down. The water picks up, and the strong rain starts to kick in. Kuykendahl.
Yes.
Directly in front of you, you see a group of paladins enter the city. Marjorie, to your right, you see a group of clerics enter the city. Gentlemen in the bar, y'all hear this? Y'all hear this bell going off? What do you choose to do?
Ask if anyone knows what that means.
Okay, y'all would have a good idea of what it means. Y'all would know that it's a town alert.
Oh, you hear the bell. What kind of alert? Like a storm alert, probably for the hurricane.
Okay, storm alert.
From inside the tavern, you see a couple of the berserkers come outside and walk out the door.
And I say to myself, hopefully Americus doesn't get blown away in this weather.
The berserker commander stands up, leaves his little room, and walks outside the tavern. Okay, so Baltan, Lucian, Thalion.
Yes.
Y'all hear the bells. You see some of the berserkers go outside. What are y'all gonna do at this point?
I mean, I guess I'll kind of wander out there too.
Okay. Lucian, you poke your head out. You see a person wearing bucket armor coming towards the bar, and Kuykendahl walking up. Americus, are you staying put?
Yes, I am going to try to... Well, are these people still here?
Not. The roads are kind of clear right now. The only people that are around are the people kind of like under their little porch areas to where they don't get rained
Yeah, then
on.
I'm just going to walk out in the middle of the road and then start walking like I've been walking that way the whole time.
Okay. Behind you, you hear paladins with their armor clanking and sloshing in the water.
I hear paladin.
More perception from everybody that's outside.
1 second.
Marjorie sees it.
Come on, baby.
Lucian sees it.
I don't.
Kuykendahl doesn't see it. And America sees it. Up on the balcony, you see Acarius and Delia come out onto their balcony. You hear the marching of boots coming from both directions in the city. The clerics, in their blue robes and chainmail shirts, led by Commander Elrick, and the paladins surrounding Captain Erik McVale. They both march directly past you guys and meet directly in front of the magistrate's mansion.
I want to disappear into the night.
Okay,
So I can
roll your stealth, and if anybody has any kind of little prep things that they want to do ahead of time before I get started with this next part, then do them now.
God damn it.
Americus, okay, stealth.
Yeah, I rolled an 11.
Okay. The two groups both face off with one another. In the middle of the street, you hear horses surrounding the city. Erik raises a hand and begins to speak. Tropica, look around you! 4 explosions. Stone and ash where once stood sacred walls. Good soldiers hurt and beat in their sleep. A prison shattered, and a cleric, one sworn to the thrones, gone, vanished into smoke. Commander Elrick kind of looks at him with a strange, inquisitive face. The clerics begin to back up slightly, as if they were preparing for something. And Captain McVale pulls out a piece of paper. He holds it up in the air. Marjorie Payne is no longer a servant of this church. She's a fugitive, a conspirator. And until the truth of her allies are brought to light, no one will walk freely in this city. As of this dawn, by divine sanction and emergency decree, Tropica is under full martial law. Roll perception. Everybody that's outside.
This game.
With Marjorie and Lucian, you notice, at this point, Acarius shakes his head, and him and Delia go back inside. He continues to speak. The Paladin Brigade of the 10 Thrones now commands the barracks. All clerics, every order, every rank will be questioned. No vestment or vow shall shield you. No soul will enter or leave the city without my written seal. No exemption, no negotiation. This is no longer a matter of local justice, This is holy law. Those of you who are loyal, prove it. Step forward and assist the search. Offer truth when asked, and keep your neighbors honest. To those who think to hide her, to shield the architects of this violence, know this: the eye of the thrones never closes, and my eyes do not either. We will find Pain. We will find the terrorists who lit the fuse, and we will cleanse this city before the rot spreads any further. For the glory of the 10 thrones and the sanctity of Tropica, this is your first and only warning. The commander steps forward and he says, "This is unconscionable. I will file an edict with the main church." "No, you will not, Commander Elrick. You will come with us, as well as the rest of your clerics, for questioning. Are you standing against the royal edict of martial law?" He looks nervous. He looks around. He doesn't seem to know what to do in this situation. The paladins start to approach. He gets very nervous.
Could I step out and interject?
If you would like, this would be the last spot you get to.
I would like to step out into the street and just yell, "We will not submit to this tyranny! You cannot come in here, fail our way of life, and hold us hostage because of your failures. The escape of Marjorie from your custody is your problem. And you cannot prove that it was any of these citizens. Therefore, persecuting them for such actions is ungodly and against the church. And we shall resist."
Okay. Want to add any rolls to that?
Maybe persuasion?
Yeah, go for it. I just needed some kind of barometer exactly how he's going to take this. Okay, it's a good roll. Thank God you got it.
That's a good roll.
Okay, guys. He's going to be fine, everybody. He's going to be completely fine. We're going to bring up the spinning wheel of death now. No. Okay. So, 25. Let's see.
I rolled an acrobatics check because while he was talking, I tried to like jump up on that little roof right next to me.
Yeah,
It's a fucking 10.
Yeah, but with that check, you're fine. It's not very high. Like, you're just basically doing climbing. Okay.
Cool. I just wanted to take that time to kind of get higher.
He steps a little bit towards you, and he says, "This edict I have is from the church. This edict does give me the right to track down when there is a heresy, especially concerning clerics of the church. So servants of the church, not soldiers."
Yes, but who polices the paladins? The clerics, not those?
The bishops.
Maybe I should call a bishop. This seems like an overstretch. The church waging war on itself within the very walls of the city they're sworn to protect. You can only cause suffering and strife for the people of Tropica by breaking your sacred oaths with each other. Are you not the left and right hand of the church?
Commander
Could you not come together in this time of strife?
Commander Elrick's voice speaks up at this point. "He's right, Erik." He whips around and looks at him. "And what do you mean interjecting into this conversation? You know the young man is right. If you take us into questioning, would you leave the rest of the town alone? Not until Cleric Pain is delivered to us. How do you even know that she's still here, Erik? Because I know. I can feel it. Your feelings are supposed to be the guides, not the thrones themselves. Enough of this! Your entire group will come with us. And you, whatever your name is," he reaches into his pocket. He grabs a small bag. He tosses it out to you, and it lands on the ground. "There's everything you need to summon a bishop. Go ahead." And they begin to approach the clerics once again.
What if the people refuse?
The people can refuse all they want. They're not prisoners. They just need to make sure they keep an account for their comings and goings. These clerics are coming with us.
My good sir, I don't mean to sound coarse or argumentative, but there are but 9 of you and many more of us. How would you stand against the might of Tropica if it was to turn against you for feeling that you unjustly persecuted their clerics, the ones who provide healing and comfort for the sick and weary? Is there not a more diplomatic way to go about this? If you want to get into a pissing contest, I guarantee you we'll piss more than you. There are more of us.
Hold on. And about this time, you hear some heavy boots step behind you. The guys inside, you guys notice that all of the berserkers just got up and went outside. And you hear a large, gruff, deep voice come from over your shoulder. A giant hand, that of a Goliath, reaches over and pats you on the back, and you stumble forward slightly. You better listen to the kid. It looks like you're outnumbered easy. The commander, not the commander, the captain holds up his shield, and so do the rest of the paladins. You will not stop us from taking these clerics. The people can do as they wish. These clerics are under our jurisdiction. Slowly, the clerics begin to back off as you have their attention. The berserkers start to spread out.
And now I'm going to, in a very calm and pleading voice, try and appeal to his sense of self-preservation. And I'm going to lower my voice so I'm not yelling and say, Captain, please, think of your men. You will all be butchered here in the streets if you pursue this course of action. There must be a better way. The wrath of the church will fall heavy upon the citizens of Tropica, but they are honor-bound to come to the aid of the clerics. They feel this unjust. I beg you, lead your men from town back to the barracks. Conduct your questioning, but do not seize these men with no cause.
Okay.
And I'll roll another persuasion.
Okay, I need you to roll that persuasion, but what's about to happen is extremely important.
As in that one.
He narrows his eyes at you. What is about to happen is extremely important. Okay? So, I'm going to need everybody that's outside to please roll perception. Guys that are inside the bar, if you would like to come outside, you can. Thalion and Baltan,
Good chill.
stand inside. Thalion, stand inside.
I have my you're outside watching it for me.
Oh, okay, good. Then you need to roll perception through your familiar.
You can't roll it again. No, you can't re-roll. No, that's a
Then I
generic.
must take my next time.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a generic rule. It's like a base. Like if you get the re-roll, you can't re-roll into a re-roll.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. You might want to ask for me. I know it isn't Warhammer. I might be fucking up that dice roll.
Luck. You can re-roll the dice, and you must use the next.
Okay, so Marjorie.
You were supposed to critically fail that.
Marjorie, I'm giving you, because you
Roll
rolled an
a
11,
one into a one.
a circle on the map,
Sorry, dude.
and within the circle,
Or 20 on the fucking.
within the
What?
circle is where this thing I'm about to describe that's going to happen is coming from.
Oh,
That
no.
that blue circle is your circle, what you're aware of.
Not 20.
Okay.
Lucian and Kuykendahl. Lucian, your circle will be the yellow circle. Okay. Within this yellow circle is where this is coming from what I just what I'm about to tell you, okay? Lucian, you're aware that it's coming from the yellow circle.
Got it.
Kuykendahl, who happened to roll higher than everybody else.
Somehow.
The circle that I'm showing you, okay, is where you're aware it's coming from. Out of nowhere, an arrow strikes forward and hits a paladin in the neck. It is a critical shot. And Americus, roll insight.
He's trying. Give him a second.
Yeah, no worries. I just don't want to jack up my descriptions on this. Okay, with that much insight, you would know that this is kind of familiar to you, like a critical strike kind of familiar. Blood squirts out of his throat, and it completely rips his throat off of his body. He falls dead immediately. It has a very assassin's feel to it.
Can I roll insight on it?
Yeah, but you don't know. You don't have the correct skills to gain the information that you would gain from that.
All right, so don't even bother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He does because he has skills that match this kind of skill. Okay. Immediately when that happens, the paladins back up, raise their shields, and form a fortress around the captain. The cleric in the back of the cleric's group gets twitchy, and he fires off one shot. He fires off a radiant flame at this paladin, and it does half of that damage because half is flame and half is radiant. And paladin don't get hit. These kinds of paladins don't get hurt by radiant. Commander screams, "Hold your fire!" Even though two of his clerics begin to run in. Okay, berserkers begin to charge in. The berserker commander draws a great axe and begins to step forward. Now y'all can take an immediate action.
Alright. Whip out that spear.
So, these circles, Frank, you're the only one that knows where it came from. So you might want to inform some people. Lucian, you believe, with your knowledge of where it came from, Lucian, you believe that it wasn't the clerics that did it. That's what you know. Because you know that it didn't from where the clerics were at.
Okay.
Marjorie, you know that it came from that general area, but it doesn't seem to match, with your investigative nature, it doesn't seem to match that it came from the clerics. So, y'all can go ahead and take some actions before this gets kicked off, but...
Okay.
The scales, somebody's got their thumb on the scale.
Yeah, someone is forcing this confrontation. Can I use my action to dash and run down the street to the right and kind of flank around the magistrate's house?
Yes, you can. That will actually get you to the back of the magistrate's house.
Because I would like to either catch this person or at least catch sight.
That'll get you right there.
Whomever. Awesome.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's all I got.
Any other actions? Anybody?
Yeah, Americas. Did I see Lucian moving?
Yeah, you saw him take the fuck off.
Alright, I rolled a stealth. I want to try to stealth and follow him. I need to follow him. But I need to stay stealth, and I want him within my shooting range.
Okay, roll a stealth. You will get to here. Okay, yep, that's good enough. Everybody's concerned with other things. So you kind of sneak around like this, but you'll get to here because you're not dashing. He got double movement and everything because he's dashing.
I don't think I see the upgrades then.
Sorry, you're right.
Well, here-ish.
Here, let me refresh my app. I think you were moving, and I think my thing went to sleep.
No, I think we were both moving at the same time. That happens because I saw it glitch out.
Okay, yeah, sweet, perfect.
Kuykendahl, you're the only person that knows where this arrow came from.
Because I took my behind me.
What'd you say?
Is anyone that I know beside me?
Marjorie, but she's in disguise and she doesn't want anybody to know she's here. She's the one that's wanted.
Yeah.
Alright. He was there. And then I came from
then
around.
So no one's around me?
Yeah, you can charge straight, go straight across and get right here.
And I don't know who else.
But he's aiming for paladins.
Yeah,
that's kind of my goal.
Yeah, well, nobody's concerned with you, but whoever shot this arrow shot a paladin, and the paladins think the clerics did it.
Alright. Did I see Americus take off?
Yep. And Lucian. Well, you didn't see Americus because he's stealth, but you saw Lucian haul ass.
Alright. Put me by the big champion or whatever he is. The big guy.
This guy? Right here?
I can't see.
Sorry, right there?
Yep. I'm going in charge with him.
Okay. Marjorie?
I'm gonna mosey my way into the bar.
Yeah, that's a smart idea. that's a pretty smart idea. Okay.
I also want to direct my familiar to kind of go to the spot that the arrow coming from.
Okay. I'm going to use a cat as your familiar right now. You're using a bird, right? I'll look up a thing right now. I'm going to mark your cat in yellow. Let's go purple. Easy to see. There we go. So your bird is flying up like this. And I'm going to need a perception roll. Because you have to overcome the stealth.
18.
Yep. Give me a second. So, okay, yeah, you didn't make that. You don't see the person. But the person is on the move, everybody. So no more actions?
Ready my stance. That's all I could say.
Okay. Italian, you just gonna keep eating?
I should be done eating, but I mean, how much time has passed?
Just a couple. Yeah, you've been done eating. You get a psychic sense of Bale getting nervous.
And I shall attend.
You step outside, and what you see, you pass Marjorie as she's coming in bucket armor. You step outside, you see the berserkers surrounding paladins. The clerics are lining up for war. The paladins almost got like a turtle shell kind of thing going on. Oh, god damn it, my neck. Your friends are gone. Bale is kind of peeking around the corner at you. Kuykendahl is standing next to a berserker commander with his new club, facing the paladins, and all shit is about to break loose out here. You don't know what the fuck you just walked into.
It's it. Spear.
Okay. Do I see any of my buddies?
You see Kuykendahl, and you wouldn't see Americus. Baltan, Marjorie approaches the bar.
I'll go to Kuykendahl and ask what's going on.
Okay, as you start to walk forward, fighting begins to break out. 3 berserkers pop rage and run in, and they tag team one poor son of a bitch paladin. The berserker.
I'm gonna watch.
Okay, the berserker commander dashes into one of the paladins. These 2 guys pop rage behind Kuykendahl, and a hail of 3 arrows come flying in to hit these 3 paladins. And now I've got to give me a second to get everybody selected. Oh, that's annoying. Almost got everybody done. Kuykendahl, you're in the fight.
Sorry, man. I was taking a quick pause.
No, I said Kuykendahl, you're in the fight, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. That's our guy doing exactly what everybody tells him not to do. And Kuykendahl. Okay. Good guys. Change side. Change side. Okay. I got one. There we go. Initiative. Oh. Sorry, I'm waiting for one screen to load. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Starting combat. Okay.
Oh shit.
Erik McVale runs as fast as he can towards the clerics. He gets close to the commander and he points his finger and he says, "Divine silence." Commander Erik, let's see if he's got a reaction. Oh, he's just gonna have to take that one. He is silenced until the next round. Next is the first paladin, Paladin A. Paladin A is gonna run up with the captain, except he's gonna take on Cleric Court G, and he's gonna attack. He swings with his hammer. That is a hit, and the radiant damage will have no effect, and that's 6 damage. Next paladin up, B. I wish my map would get bigger. B. Okay, there's B. He's gonna run and step across this body and go after H. Swing in with his hammer. Is a hit. No radiant damage, but regular damage. Step. C. He just gets to move. Step. D. D is going to position himself with his shield next to the captain. He is going to step up to the berserkers and swing, and that's a miss. He misses the berserker. The berserker laughs at him. F, and he's going to swing at the berserker, and the berserker commander laughs at him again. Laughs at the next one. Commander's turn. He decides to run up to the captain and swing on the captain since he's silenced and can't use any of his magic. Oh, well, I got a bitch. Okay, I see why it took so long to load. 1d20 plus 5. 1d20. He swings his sword once and misses, and twice and misses. Kuykendahl, your turn.
I'm using the spear. Who's the guy on the front diagonal? I can't see. By me. Yeah.
That guy? Yeah, that's one of the paladins. Paladin F.
You spear on him.
Okay, roll to hit.
Rolling. 17.
Miss. You get
action.
You get 2 attacks per action now. You're champion.
Okay.
You're level 5.
Rolling again. 6.
Yep, miss. Alright, next up is Clerics. And as soon as we're done with this round, you guys doing the chasing, you're up.
Okay, can I, max move, will I get to the junction way, the crossroad there, at 30 feet, without that?
Yes, you will. Yeah, max
just,
move on regular.
Excellent. Can I do that, and then perceive?
Yes, you can.
Okay, spend my action to perceive. Come on, please be a good roll, baby. Perception. There we go.
Very nice.
Nothing escapes my sight.
The cleric.
Good light.
All the clerics that focus their fire actually have one of these paladins at half health already. Okay, I'm gonna roll a secret perception. A secret stealth, and see if it overcomes your 21. It does not, but is within 1 point. So, I am going to do this for you instead of reveal exactly who it is and what it is. I'm gonna reveal this.
Shadowy figure.
Exactly.
Cloaked in darkness.
You see a figure climbing up the wood back behind this area here. He's climbing up the wall, basically.
Okay. I don't think I have anything I can do with my bonus action.
Americus, 1 more stealth roll, and you're here with Lucian.
16.
Okay, you're still stealth?
Okay. Can I... You said he's climbing up a wood pile.
Yeah.
Can I use my bonus action... Oh, no, it's only 15 foot, and I'm not 15 foot from where he is, am I?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm fast and loose with distance on this one, but...
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Good. I thought it was a 60-foot cantrip. It's not. All right, that's fine. I'm good. I'll end my turn.
Bird or Baltan, I need a perception to see if you can make out anything about this spy that's running. Baltan. 9. You make out a shadowy figure. Okay.
I'm gonna have it following him.
It's now Berserker time. Sorry, I've slowly been trying to get everything rolled on my side to speed this up some. No, not that guy. This guy. There you go. Blood Frenzied. 2 attacks. And that's a hit. Yeah. These Berserkers are going to chew some Paladins up. These Paladins is just lucky they got a lot of health and can heal it. Oh, that's another hit. Oh, shit, man. 1 Paladin did what it took 3 Clerics to do. 1 Berserker did what it took 3 Clerics to do. Hit. And now the Commander gets to swing. Okay, he gets 3 attacks, and he can mix it up between Javelin and Great Axe at will. So 2 swings with Great Axe. That's a hit. Woo. Oh, I just realized I was right. I keep forgetting to turn that off because I'm having to conceal certain rolls. My bad. With 3 attacks, this motherfucker has just done all the damage that the other people have done. This Paladin has 25% health left. Damn. Next to you, Kuykendahl, you see that Berserker Commander just tearing into a Paladin.
Nice.
He's ripping him a new asshole. That's a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. Okay, next one. That's a hit. That's a miss. Okay, last 3 guys are going to... Okay, Thalion, you see all these fuckers just going to town in the middle of fucking Tropica in the street. Berserkers are ripping these guys apart. Okay, the chasing crew, I'll give you another little couple actions before I start the next round. Saw him move down the corner like that. Lucian.
Oh, sorry, say again.
Yeah.
Is he moving along the wood pile or is he going up the wall?
No, he decided that he was going to go down.
Okay. I want to run up toward Cameron.
Okay.
By 30 feet.
Okay.
And hold my action until I see him.
Okay. Americus.
And I try to get on the house right there with the square on it.
Okay, acrobatics.
That's the 1. I'm going to re-roll it.
You scurry up the side of the house quickly. Okay. Back to our craziness that's happening. That's crazy. His weapon is a working right, but that's okay. There you go. I can just roll this instead. Erik Vale swings his extremely long sword at the commander and misses and hits in his second swing. But it looks like the damage is working. Okay, yeah, it is. 12 total. Captain's gonna use his bonus action to just scream, "Take the commander at all costs!" The next Paladin, which is Paladin A, is going to try to take out this guy. Let's see. Okay. Next one, hit. That's a miss. Okay. One of the clerics starts to cough up blood and falls to the ground. Oh, wrong color. Oops, wrong one. He runs up and places a hand on the back of his fellow cleric. Wow, ain't that a bitch. Okay, there's that one. There's damage. Okay, almost done with the cycle. Commander, do this turn. Okay, the commander raises his spear and his hands, and he performs a rallying cry. And, oh wait, we do that to everybody. He heals all those people in his range for 4. The paladin that fell to the ground and coughed up blood stands back up and begins to fight again. Kuykendahl, you're up.
Oh, what's my position? I can't see.
Oh, sorry. There you go. You're right here.
Who's the one the commander's attacking? Who's the one that just stood up?
The one that just stood up is
okay. Fuck them.
Is all the way
Who's
over
the
here.
one?
But this is the one. This is the weakest paladin close to you, right there.
Attack him. Going now. Spear away.
Why aren't you using your new great club? What's wrong with you with the spear, dude?
Ugh. Fine. Last round with it. 6.
Miss. There you go. Miss.
11.
Fighting paladins, man. You're not hunting fish.
All right. Last round of that. Next.
Yep. I will do Berserker and Clerics while you guys are doing your thing. Okay. I'm going to roll for him. Real quick. Ooh, I almost rolled that to everybody. Okay, Lucian and Americus, you guys need to roll a perception to see if you can perceive.
Okay. Oh, motherfucker. It's not great. It's not great. It's not great.
Oh my god, if y'all both failed this. Oh my god, y'all both failed it. Holy shit. You see a blur of clothes and everything dash across and slip between these two houses.
Shit.
What about my bird?
He's under stuff is the point. He's not like up on roofs or anything like that. But you can roll perception for it.
Okay.
I'm kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt of like keeping tracking. Otherwise, I'd make him disappear at every turn. Holy fuck! You didn't make it either. But y'all know exactly where he's at.
I'm going to close the distance a little bit, split the difference, like halfway.
Okay.
And then cast Cloud of Daggers in his where I believe him to be.
Okay, good deal.
And we'll do it at 3rd level, why don't we?
What's the resistance on that?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's total. That's right. Okay, so he's gonna have to
It's
take
slashing,
damage.
so if he can resist slashing damage.
No.
But,
no.
like, there's no save against it.
Right now, there's no Freddy save.
Yeah.
Here it is, guys. Is everybody ready for this? Lucian, Americus, are y'all ready for this?
I was born ready, friend.
You hear, "Ow!" and Clevis falls down out of the cloud of daggers, looking directly up at you, laying in the mud.
What? No way. Okay. Can I spend the rest of my action to close the distance with him?
Yes.
For the rest of my movement, sorry, to close the distance with him.
Yes, he's holding his face and crying because he's like cut up.
And I'm not dropping concentration because I don't want him to be able to fall back. And then that's it for my turn. I don't have a bonus action.
Americus, any reactions?
I'm going to try to jump across to the next roof.
Okay, that's gonna require athletics and acrobatics, because that's a pretty big jump.
I'm gonna fucking. I didn't even make it.
No, you can reach out with your hands, acrobatics, to try to catch yourself, because you don't have enough strength to make the jump, but you can gracefully land this. Okay, so you kind of like parkour onto the wall and slide down.
Nice.
Didn't break your knees, cuz.
Okay, you come around the corner and you see Lucian standing over Clevis McAvoy.
Clevis.
Okay, back to the battle. Wait a minute. Thalion, Marjorie, Baltan, your bird sees that it's Clevis McAvoy.
And I say to myself, Clevis, huh?
Marjorie, you hear Baltan talking to himself, saying, Clevis, huh? Thalion, care to do anything? Thalion?
Sorry, I'm second out of my kids. 1 sec.
Oh, okay, no worries. Alright, well, I will just present this situation then. The captain reaches forward, and I'm going to roll for this. Let's see if he can do it. See if he hits. Yes, he does! He reaches forward and grapples the commander. He screams to his men, make sure that you find Marjorie. I will take this one with me to be judged by the thrones. He reaches in his pocket and he cracks a small crystal in his hand and holds the commander. The paladins near him, their eyes grow wide and they begin to step back, all the while giving opportunity of attacks by the clerics against the paladins. Let's roll that. 1. That's a hit. How many do I need? 2. That's a hit, and that's a hit. Okay. So this paladin dies, or not dies, but unconscious. The rest of these are set back, and they've been damaged, and they're stepping into the berserkers, mind you. As the paladins step back, the clerics begin to advance, and you can see a bunch of them start to surround the commander and the captain. Commander's going to try to get out. Roll, and he doesn't get out. Okay. Kuykendahl.
Yeah, sorry, had aggro.
Yeah.
Um,
You got aggro right here. If you haven't been paying attention to what's going on, why don't you just run up there and take these people out?
God damn it.
Yeah, you should probably be paying attention to this part. But hey.
Dude, I got distracted.
Hey, you're past level 5. It's your business.
Yeah, drop back a step. I want to equip my club now.
Okay.
I already got it on, so I don't know if that's an action, whatever.
Normally it would be, but we're going to start that next session, pretty much. This is part story, part combat, so not as strict. So go ahead and swing if you want to swing.
Alright. Going to action. Sorry. Swinging now. 21.
Hit.
Clear. Oh, god damn it. I hate that. Rolling damage. 11.
Damage dealt. Swing again. Remember 2 attacks per action.
Alright. Give me 1 second. Okay. Swinging in again. 13.
Miss. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Back up to the drama that's unfolding. You stand over Clevis McAvoy. He's holding his face, and he looks up at you, and he goes, hi, Lucian.
If I reply, is that an action?
No.
Okay.
I'm not really counting you guys in combat because you got your whole other thing going on at this point, really. I mean, doing it as action just to keep timing, but that's about it.
Okay. Then I'm going to go, don't hi, Lucian, me, and reach down and grab him by the shirt collars and hoist him up and keep hold of him. And then I'm going to try and manhandle him back toward the square.
Okay.
Whatever you need me to roll, I don't know.
Just an unarmed strike would be good enough.
Okay.
Okay, you manage to grip onto him. You can feel him kind of twisting and turning, and he seems to be pretty decent at trying to get out of your grasp, right? And he says, Lucian, you can't take me back there. Come on, this is not how everything's supposed to play out.
This is how it's playing out, Clevis.
I promise you, some people won't be really happy if you take me back there.
Well, I won't be really happy if you don't go back there.
Look, The Paladins and the Clerics have to fight. Come on. I'm not supposed to say.
And I'm gonna roll intimidation.
Okay. Okay, so okay. And he kind of just hangs his head and he says, Lucian, you can't do this. I promise you it's not in everybody's best interest.
I do not believe his protestations, and I'm going to continue to try and drag him toward the center of town.
Okay. Americus, are you going to follow?
Yes, and I would also like to roll investigation on the mushrooms in my bag, and I want to know if they're psychedelic.
Oh, yeah, those are psychedelic mushrooms. The one that you got from the forest that time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. We're following him along.
I say, hey, let's go to the kitchen.
All right, everybody. I'm going to need everyone to roll perception. Kuykendahl, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Next Dave?
Yep.
9.
Okay.
You only have +1 perception. I'm not very good at it. I only have +1 because I'm a bard and I have jack of all trades. So anything that I'm not proficient at.
Thalion and Baltan's bird would see it.
Yeah.
The only one that doesn't notice is Americus. Americus, you got the weirdest perception rolls, man.
Always, dude. Isn't it wild?
It really is. Give me a second, guys. A giant explosion goes off in the middle of town.
Oh, shit.
The body of a paladin ends up on the roof of the magistrate's house. All the paladins are pushed into the berserkers. The berserkers are knocked down. Everybody's blown back. Kuykendahl, you get pushed back and barely stay on your feet from this explosion's force. Okay, I think that just about takes care of everybody. I guess the right button. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alian, you see this giant explosion kick off. Alian, roll perception. 12. Okay. You see paladins start to take off in every direction. One starts heading up the north road, is heading like right past you. One is running right close to you. And then two of them took down out the side alleyway. One of them is being held by the berserkers, getting the living fuck beat out of him. The ground is smoldering directly in front of you. Care to take any actions? Nope. Okay. You just let them run. Okay. Yeah, berserkers chasing after some of them. These guys are just raged the fuck out. What the fuck's going on? Alright.
Should I take off with one of them?
Yeah, if you want to focus in on one of them.
Yeah, the one's going on the right side.
North, that way, or...
That way. The other way, where you originally had me.
Oh, okay. So you're going to chase after him.
Yeah.
Okay. You're chasing after him. Okay. Americus, Clevis, the bird, and Lucian. As you guys were approaching, it's when this explosion went off. You could feel the heat on your face. And now, once it seems to be cleared, there just seems to be fire and burning bodies.
I'm gonna force Clevis to the ground.
Okay, you force him to the ground.
And just kind of in shock and aghast at the carnage and destruction. I'm gonna like kind of yell, but also like crying. And I'm gonna say, "Is this what you wanted?"
Yes, Thalion, this is the way it was supposed to turn out. The commander had to go.
And the innocent! And I'm gonna like start trying to like throttle him.
But none of the clerics were innocent is what I was told. I'm just doing what I'm told, Lucian.
Destruction to the town. Aftermath, the consequences. Who ordered you to do this?
And he looks up at you and he says, "You promised not to tell him it was me that told you?"
I'm gonna take a deep breath to try and steady myself.
I don't want to die.
And I'm gonna look him square in the eyes with just cold, steely gaze and in a very low voice. I'm gonna say, "Clevis, if you don't tell me, I'm going to kill you right now."
He looks up at you and he sniffs as he cries, and the rain drips down upon his face. Just then, the wind kicks up. The rain starts to pour down harder and harder. It begins to lightning and thunderstorm. Ugh, so delicious. It begins to lightning and thunderstorm. The hurricane is now making landfall. Just as he looks in your eyes and he says, "It's your dad."
And I'm gonna reel in shock and let him go and just kind of fall to my ass. And I'm just gonna kind of like hang my head, shaking it. Just, I can't accept this, but I knew it was the case. I didn't want to believe it. And then I'm gonna look up at him in the rain, streaking my face, matted hair, and I'm just gonna, in a quiet, defeated voice, say, "Get out of here, Clevis. Flee. Save yourself."
Let me know if I could do anything to help. I'm sorry, Lucian. I'm sorry, Americus.
Get out of here!
He sniffles and he walks a couple feet away. Lucian, I'm really sorry.
Then I'm gonna stand up and without turning around, just walk away toward the carnage.
He turns and he starts to walk off and disappears into the slums. You approach the carnage with Americus by your side. Everything's kind of burning, but it's slowly going out. Before you lay the crisp bodies of clerics burnt into nothing. The captain's body is nothing left but a skeleton. The commander's body seems to be laying there as well, but his armor is slightly glowing.
I'm just gonna stumble through, like I'm not paying any attention to it. I'm like numb to it all and just kind of stumble, absent-eyed, 1,000-yard stare out toward the tavern. Like I'm defeated, I'm done, I've got nothing.
Stallion, you see Lucian and Americus come walking through the bodies in front of you.
Well, what's going on, guys?
I say nothing and just keep going right past him into the bar.
Lucian says nothing and it enters the bar. Americus? Stallion said, "What's up?"
I just look all weird and I just scurry past and I go straight into the kitchen and put hot water on the stove.
You're getting the sense that something really fucked up just happened, other than the explosion and the murder. Kuykendahl, as you go down the slippery market row, you close in on the paladin that you are chasing. Unarmed strike.
Alright, give me a sec.
To try to grapple his ass.
Unarmed. Rolling now. 10.
You try to grapple him and you miss, and he slips and starts going down an alleyway.
Can I try again?
Yeah, you can chase and try one more time.
Alright, do so.
Do you want to do anything different? You just want to try to grab him or what?
Aim for the...
The more creative you get...
the football tackle. Go for the ankle.
Alright, give me an unarmed strike and then also an athletics roll.
Okay. You said athletics?
Yep.
Let's do that one first. 19.
Nice! Unarmed strike.
14.
You stick that motherfucker to the ground. His face is down in a puddle of water and mud. He's trying to get up and gasp for air. Completely grappled.
Headlock.
You put him in a headlock and bring him up. He starts to choke.
Are the Zerkers around?
No, you're in an alleyway by yourself. Look at the map.
Let me try and roll intimidation. This is going to be bad.
I mean, you're pretty good at intimidating.
Alright. Let's give it a shot. No, I do not.
I thought that you did.
No.
But hey, champion luck, go for it.
Fuck it. 12.
He's still resistant to you. He's still trying to break free.
Can I yell for the Berserkers?
You can yell.
Do so. Berserkers! Help!
Roll any d20. Just roll a d20 for me, please. Just a d20.
18, 10, 20.
Yeah.
Rolling to everyone?
Yeah, just roll to everyone.
15.
Okay, cool. A berserker hears you and begins to head your way. Meanwhile, inside the tavern, Thalion, are you going into the tavern or are you standing out on the street?
Yeah, I'm following them in. I want them with the book.
Okay. Meanwhile, inside the tavern, Lucian and Thalion come in. Marjorie, where are you at? Marjorie, man, all this shit happened just to find you, huh? You're the little linchpin in the middle of everything.
I am very important.
The pretext of it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, she was used horribly.
The excuse, yeah, just the excuse to have it happen.
Yeah, and sadly, the main honest guy in town just died. Because there he is. Okay, Lucian, you're inside. Thalian's like trying to figure out what's happening with you. Americus ran in to get a hot kettle.
I'm gonna sit down on one of the far tables.
Okay. Lucian goes over to one of the further away tables, away from everybody. Thalian, you see Marjorie and Baltan sitting at the bar. Linda comes over to you, Lucian, and says, "Can I get you something?"
I just shake my head no.
She looks concerned, but then says, "Okay," and walks off. Linda comes up to you, Thalian, and says, "What's wrong with him?"
I'm not sure. That's what I'm trying to find out.
He looks like the saddest guy in the world. Americus, you get a hot kettle full of water.
Okay, I'm going to prep my mushrooms.
Okay. Alright, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah. I'm going to prep them, and I'm going to steep them.
Okay, 2 survival rolls. 1 for prep, and then 1 for the actual construction part of it.
Survival.
Okay, you're able to prep your mushrooms perfectly. Like, you've done this a billion times. And your steeping goes pretty well. You have a pretty decently consistent mushroom tea. Right. So what are you going to do from there?
Okay, I am going to grab two mugs.
Okay, you grab 2 mugs off the shelf. And
I'm going to go sit down next to Lucian.
Okay, Americus comes up and sits down next to you with a brewing pot of tea and 2 mugs.
I sit the pot on the table with the mugs, and I just sit there quietly for a spell.
Okay. Thalian, Marjorie, Baltan, it's anybody's turn. Baltan, you know what went on outside because you had bird eyes.
Yeah.
You know what the deal is with Lucian. You saw that it was Clevis. Your bird was there, close enough. You heard the whole conversation. The only 2 that are in the dark is Marjorie and Thalian.
Am I still incognito?
Yeah, you're still in your bucket armor.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay in bucket armor. I'm not going to take it off yet. I'm going to see where it's going.
I don't think it matters.
Do I know that's Marjorie, though?
It's dead.
Yeah, I mean, the Paladin's kind of scattered. Who knows if they're going to hang around, but...
Alright, well, then I'll take my bucket helmet off and do the movie hair, you know?
Kuykendahl Sassoon.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. You're out from under your bucket helmet.
And I look around, expecting everybody to gasp.
Yeah, nobody gasps.
Alright, I'm going to take out my notebook and start writing.
Okay. Baltan?
Do I know that's Marjorie or no?
Yeah.
And you didn't even gasp.
I'll say, oh, Marjorie, I think a lot of people seem to be looking for you right now.
I know. I just saw a bunch of paladins outside. Well, this is when you tell me that they're all dead.
Well, are they all dead now, I guess? Yeah, they have all running around. So.
The few that were left alive are headed out of town.
Yeah, I'll tell them that the paladins are being taken care of.
Good. What else happened outside?
And I'll tell them about Clevis.
Okay. He proceeds to tell you that the order to kill the commander was sparked by an arrow that was shot by Clevis, and it was ordered by Lucian's father. You like the little cups I set up for you guys?
I'm going to take my notebook and start furiously writing down things.
Yep. You write down in your notebook that it was Clevis who fired the arrow at the most tense moment between the clerics and the paladins, and apparently the commander had to go, is what was said. Thalian, you're overhearing all this.
It's at fucking Lucian's table. I see. So you guys want to clue me in? Marjorie?
Yeah, I told both of y'all where y'all were sitting next to each other.
Yeah. I think he's asking, like, what is this all about anyway? Like, the overall idea of it. Like, he got the information that you just said, but he doesn't know what's going on with it.
I mean, I don't know that much, other than the fact that Marjorie started a mini battle between the clerics and the paladins, and yeah.
I wouldn't call it that I started it.
Over to the table with Lucian and Americus and sit down there.
Yeah.
Comes over and sits down.
And I'm going to look at Lucian. I'm going to say, Marjorie started a war outside?
Bolton comes over. Marjorie, you stand at the bar. Are you going over as well?
Yeah, I'll go over. And I'll say that it's probably not the correct assumption. I didn't start it. I was merely a tool.
Do you have any details, Lucian?
In the grand scheme of things, the main culprit appears to be Lucian's father.
I look at Lucian with big eyes. Details.
Drink. Pour myself some of the tea.
Okay.
Drink it.
Constitution save. Americus, are you imbibing as well?
You damn Skippy. I see. I match his drink.
Okay. Constitution save from you as well, Americus.
Size for size on the drink, despite my size.
Yeah. Lucian's handling it pretty well. He's about to get fucked up, but he's still handling it pretty well. And Americus, you're getting roasted.
And I will say in a very soft voice, it was Clevis. He shot the first arrow. He initiated all of this. He says on the orders of Carius, my father, the magistrate of the town.
Marjorie.
It had to be this way. The clerics and paladins had to fight, he said.
Marjorie, you remember Clevis was the one responsible for the explosions at the jail.
Oh, yes, that's right. And I bring it to everyone's attention that Clevis was the one who bailed me out.
And blew up the goddamn barracks.
Yeah, he had to find a way. That seemed to be the right way at the time.
Clevis seems to be a little bit more than what he is led on to be.
But when I caught him and apprehended him under threat of death, he told me that Icarius had ordered him to ensure these events came to pass.
Could he been lying? Is it possible to save his life?
It's possible if he's lying. I didn't kill him. Honestly, I kind of lost my head and just let him leave. But I don't think he was lying. The only hope I have is that maybe it wasn't my father, but a creature taking my father's shape.
Okay, pause right there. Everybody think about what you're going to say next. Kuykendahl, as you're holding down this paladin, you hear footsteps behind you.
Yes.
Somebody's coming to help.
Sweet. I'll ask you.
The strength of this paladin is unbelievable. You're having to use your whole body weight and both of your arm strength and everything you got to hold him down.
Alright. I'll ask, are you a Zerker?
He steps forward. He steps forward and says, "No, Kuykendahl, it's me."
God damn it. Help me hold him down, Clevis.
I'll help you. Clevis walks around to his head and kneels down. He reaches down with a dagger and slits the paladin's throat.
God damn it, Clevis!
He looks at you and he says, "Kuykendahl, I think I'm gonna have to go for a while. Everything got out of hand. I was just doing what I was told to do."
Clevis, you son of a bitch! I needed him alive!
No, nobody needed him alive. Will you run away with me?
I'm pissed off! And I just released the body.
Clevis.
I will talk to you later. Not right now.
Clevis says, "I won't be here later.
Go to the slums. Hang out for an hour."
I can't. I've got to leave now. Will you run away with me, Kuykendahl, please?"
Stay here. You guard the dead body.
He walks in close to you and wraps his arms around your waist for a hug. And he looks back up at you and he says, "Please, Kuykendahl, run away."
Clevis, we are... Stay here. I will be right back.
He sighs.
Damn it, I needed him.
He sighs and says, "I'm sorry." And that's a hit.
What's a hit?
And with sleeping, take 7 damage and roll a Constitution save.
Give me a second.
Okay. I know this is pissing you off.
And you said what?
Constitution save.
Okay. On it. Don't be an asshole for once. 22.
Okay. You manage to fight off passing out, but the paralytic does take hold. You slowly slump to the ground. He leans in and holds your head gently, and he says, "I loved you. I wish we could have ran away together. I'm sorry. It has to be this way." And he gives you a deep kiss. "I can't have you letting anybody know where I'm at. I love you, Kuykendahl. I hope to see you again." And he walks off. as you lay paralyzed in the mud. Thump, thump. Big berserker steps come up. He looks down and he sees you on the ground. He says, I got one! I got one earlier myself. And he spits on the paladin and kicks it in the balls. And he goes, oh, you look like you're doing rough. And he grabs you by your back collar and starts to drag you out of the alley with the mud. About this time, a berserker kicks in the door. Where'd all my berserkers go?
Outside, brother.
No, but I thought I had some backup ones on this map, you know. That's what I get for trying to clean up. A berserker kicks in the door, and he drags in a body, and you're going to all see that it's Kuykendahl, but Kuykendahl looks hurt. He's just frozen. Hey, guys, I think this belongs to you. And he puts him out on the table. I think he might need some help. He seems to be stuck. Doesn't seem to be dead, though. And he starts to poke the side of Kuykendahl's face. Oh, and he's bleeding. But he took some of those paladin sons of bitches out. Good man. Marjorie, Paladin, Americans, Lucian, Dahlia.
Lucian doesn't really care. He's too
Yeah, he's just
mentally defeated in this moment to give a shit about anything.
But Marjorie, yeah, he threw a patient for you on the table.
Alright, I'm gonna cast heal.
Marjorie rushes over and sees that you're hurt, and she begins to cast heal.
I think I got an option in this.
You don't heal, and with that heal, bringing your health back up, you get a Constitution save because the round's over.
So I gotta roll again?
Yeah, one more Constitution save.
Rolling.
Okay. You're still going to be stiff, but you can breathe and talk again. Your legs aren't working, though. It's the paralytic wearing off.
That's true. Yeah.
I'll ask Marjorie. Can she take me to a corner anywhere?
I mean, I can try, but we have an able man around here, so I'm gonna ask Boltan to help me out.
Berserkers begin to come back into the bar. Ah, what happened to this one? We saw you out there fighting. Ha ha! Let's drink! And he pats you on the back.
I let out a slight chuckle.
No, he's still paralyzed. It's just he's starting to wear off because he got a second Constitution save. So it's just time wise, it's starting to wear off.
I missed it. Is he cured already? Cool, that's awesome.
No. His legs are still funky, so he's sitting in a chair across the bar.
So I was like, I don't think heal cures paralyzed, but
no, it doesn't. But just time from dragging him across the city. It was a minor paralytic. It was a nightshade, so it could have damaged him, but he needed him to shut the fuck up and give Clevis time to get away. This would have been about 20 minutes or so to get across through everything. Okay, so Kuykendahl's recovering. He's still drugged up and woozy as fuck.
Perfect time for tea.
Marjorie, you see that Kuykendahl is fucked up. Even after you healed him and everything else, the poison's wearing off. Kuykendahl, you might want to let them know what happened between you and Clevis.
Yep. Marjorie, can you bring the group to me?
Sure. And I yell everybody over.
Yeah, this dude can't walk. Is anybody gonna come over there?
Lucian won't.
Yeah. Lucian's having sad boy moment.
I'm gonna go over there with my cup and the pitcher.
Okay, he's bringing Americus comes jaunting over with a pot and a cup full of shroom tea.
And I just sit them down on the table. I didn't tell anyone what it was.
Yep. So he sets you down a cup of tea, Kuykendahl.
If it ain't beer, I don't want it.
I pour a glass, pour a mug. I don't
Don't
say
even
anything.
care.
So start talking, do what you're gonna do.
Marjorie, in character, Marjorie.
Uh-huh.
I managed to capture a paladin. I wanted to get some information out of him and give him to you. Yes, I was gonna fucking kill his ass. I had no intention on saving him. I wanted to give you him so you can interrogate him, but Clevis straight up hugged me, stabbed me, and fucked me up.
He also killed what? The Paladin?
And he slit the Paladin's neck. I am super pissed off.
The most important part of your life, and you probably don't know about it, but Clevis is probably behind this whole thing. I think this information needs to be parlayed to the rest of the group. And I'm gonna go towards the other table.
So, I guess this means y'all's date is off, right, Kuykendahl?
Yeah, date's off.
Marjorie, you arrive back at the table.
Yeah, and I say, guys, there is more to Clevis than we thought. He was the one who paralyzed Kuykendahl and apparently murdered another paladin. And Lucian, you might give a thought to the fact that maybe it's not your father who's behind all this. Maybe it's just Clevis.
He said he was operating on orders from my father.
Why would you trust him? That's the question.
It does seem like something a Carius would do, though, doesn't it? Who holds the most power in town now? Both the clerics and the paladins are dead or scattered. The church has no representatives here, and a Carius holds all the power.
And just at this moment, you start to, Baltan, you remember the papers in the commander's box.
Well, remember I told Americus and I think Lucian about that. So.
Well, just a thought.
So I'll
I
mention
don't
that.
remember what the papers were. I remember you saying that. I don't remember what the clue on them was, or what they were.
They were figures of...
It was the doctored books, right?
Well, yeah, basically, but it was the captain's own records of him keeping track of shit. Yeah.
Trying to, like, come up to, like,
Correct.
saying, yeah. He's trying to find the doctored books by keeping his own ledger.
Yeah, and the missing income, and the missing money for the church, and the missing everything.
Yes. So, unfortunately, all signs point to Icarius as the mastermind behind all of this. He stands to benefit a great deal, both financially and politically, I guess would be the best way to phrase it. He now wields significant power over the southern region of this continent, as well as having a monopoly on essentially everything within this town. He either owns it or is a partial owner of it.
But what is his army? Who's going to be doing dirty work for him?
I do not know. I don't see any form of like a standing army or household guards. The closest he has is Callum and his party, and one of them has left, so they're down a member. I have no idea how he'll maintain security of Tropica, let alone the outlying provinces, but I'm sure he's figured out something. And I bet the other shoe will drop here in the next few days.
Lucian, roll a perception roll. Okay. That's it. That's all I need from you. So, guys, I think that's a good close to the very first chapter of Tropica. And Talma, I think we got some vital information. Kuykendahl, you don't have to go on the date now, man. Marjorie, it looks like you might be able to roam around these parts without being wanted. Baltan, things just got a little bit easier to be yourself in this town. Elrick, there's going to be a heck of a lot less restrictions on you moving in and about and doing what you want to do. I can't believe you didn't throw some arrows into people. But hey, you got a good show.
I couldn't be good at read. I feel like I would just be shooting at random people.
Well, this fight was between two organizations that were both actually good. This fight,
Yeah, that's what I was like. I didn't really want to get into it because I felt bad for these paladins. They're just doing their job.
Yep.
You know, it's not that they're evil. They got attacked.
Correct.
I too was defend myself, so I didn't want to hurt. Like attack them.
Correct. And the sad part about it is you only know of one of the other organizations, but there are two other groups, right, that had a hand in a little bit of some of this. And as we end this, the wind kicks up and the hurricane settles onto Tropica. So that's about it, unless anybody has anything else they want to add.
No, I'm good. That feels like a pretty good spot.
Yeah. So Yeah, that was a good run. A lot of stuff revealed. I knew I had some things planned, but this has a bunch of larger implications that are going to spread throughout the rest of this thing now. Like, the bomb has been dropped, the war has been started. So, welcome to the jungle, everybody. And you're all level 5, so you can die now. Just reminder.
Yep, plan accordingly, gentlemen.